Hey friends, we are road tripping today. I am at the local nursery. Very exciting. Let's see what we find. Okay, the Polish ladies and I did a little bit of damage.
Yeah.
We're going to do that on the way to you get for you because
Yeah, you probably should get one for today.
I might have got out of control a little bit, guys, but look at it's so pretty. So I actually waited till after Memorial Day weekend to buy plants, which was good for me. And every year I do like to make at least one garden trip to the local nursery to get perennial plants that grow well in my area, so that every year I'm building up the plants I have that come back on their own. And then I always get suckered into some annuals. So let me show you what I got. Okay, how pretty is this? I've never grown one of these before. It's called a stilby, called Look at Me. It's a perennial that can do part shade to shade. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to put it, but I do have areas in my yard that are shadier than other places. And I thought I would go ahead and try and get something in a shady spot. So this is my first perennial I bought. The second perennial I bought was this oriental poppy. I've bought one of these before and it got eaten by rabbits or something, but I've always wanted to have these big, huge poppies. And this is a perennial in my area that takes full sun. It's gonna go up in the herb garden up by Boucher's rose bush and the sage and all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna tuck it up in there, I think, and that is gonna look really pretty against the house or in the springtime. So those are my two perennials I'm adding, one shade, one sun. These guys are a Double Delight begonia. I got this really pretty salmon color. I got two of those. They're actually gonna go in those pots up there. Begonias do really well on those. And then I don't know where this guy is gonna go, but I loved this color. Look how it's yellow and it turns blushy on the edges. Isn't that just so pretty? So I don't know where it's going to go, but I liked it too much to let it stay at the nursery. She had to come home with me. Maybe I'll put her in a pot and put her right here on the porch where she gets a little bit of sun. I don't know. I can't make up my mind, but she was so pretty. I just look at that color. It's so gorgeous. All right, so I got 3 of those. These guys are New Guinea Impatiens, and I got 2 of them. They're called Sonic Red. And I just loved the way that they had all this different color foliage with the bright pink flowers. I thought it was so different. These are part sun, part shade, and they are going to end up in a in one of these planter boxes, I think, on the front. I think. They look good with those. We'll see. We'll see. They're really pretty. They'll go somewhere. And the last 2 4-inch pots I got were these fuchsias. I don't know if you've ever grown fuchsia before, but they're so, so lovely. They're part shade. They even do okay in full shade. They just don't do well in full sun. And they trail, so I don't know if you can see, but they kind of like come out of here. So I might put them in baskets, or I might put them in those guys up there and let them trail out the side. I haven't decided yet, but they're really, really pretty and the birds really like them. So I got 2 of those as well. I also ended up with 2 flats because, oh, why not, right? This is Sweet Alyssum. Now, I've grown Sweet Alyssum from seed before. I've had the white out in my garden. I really like all the different purples. So they have like this pinky purple, a lighter purple, and then this deep purple back here. And I plan on mixing these around together. They make really good ground cover. They make really good companion plants. They're good to plant in between things. So I got quite a few of them. I think these are all 6-packs. I can split them up and tuck them everywhere around my vegetable garden and around borders for like in the herb garden. It's going to be fantastic. I love them. They smell great. They're super good for pollinators. They attract bugs. Look at this. I've already got a bug on it. Hey, buddy. Welcome. So I got those, and then I got these things here. Those yellow, that orange, and this purple are all the same thing, and they are called, oops, I lost the tag. Hang on. I've never grown these before. They are called a gazania, large flowers on compact plants, ideal for containers, sun or part sun. So I'm just going to tuck these into baskets somewhere where I'm missing a little bit of color. I thought they were pretty and I thought I'd give them a try. They're an annual. And then I also got this guy. I don't know how that's said, but I've had these before. They get really big. They're beautiful. And this pink and green is just so, so gorgeous for like a foliage contrast to another kind of flower. So that's the first tray. My last tray is kind of a mix of a bunch of things here. On the ends, these are all Figaro mixed dahlias. And they stay rather small. They're good to tuck in for color anywhere in the sun. So I'll find homes for those easily. And then I got two different kinds of salvia, this red and this deep purple, which just called to me. I don't know why, it just did. And then these, all these little flowers right here, these are verbena. And oh, look at that pretty coral one. I've grown these before. I didn't have as many as I have right now, but they do really well in like drought-like conditions, which is good for like my railing boxes and things, because if they get a little dried out, they're not going to be super mad at me. And then the last thing I got was a couple of just white vincas to put inside some of these arrangements and things to kind of like fall out a little bit. I think they're really pretty and they do really well. So there we go with that one. So I don't know if you remembered, but yesterday I said the goal was to get everything planted, not go buy a bunch more to plant. But this is exciting. This is color flowers. I'm going to get all the pollinators in, get the good bugs in to get rid of those aphids. And I'm really excited about it. It's going to look so beautiful. So this will be a job. I might leave these on the porch for the next couple days and water them really well up here in the shade, because it is going to get 90 degrees today and tomorrow and maybe the next day. Maybe I'll wait for this heat wave to break just a little bit and try and baby them. They'll probably be okay. They've been outside in a greenhouse, but just in case. Also, that gives me time to get my seeds in. So tomorrow will be seed planting day for squash and melons and maybe some beans. All right, now I'm off to go golfing. I gotta make up my 9 holes. This is graduation week, so I gotta get them in right now in the afternoon while I can. And yeah, go from there. All right, guys, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.